The roster moves continue today as the Ravens brought back 3 veterans to the 53-man squad and then placed 3 other players on injured reserve. The team added quarterback Josh Johnson, defensive back Kevon Seymour, and defensive end Brent Urban to the active roster. They then placed Pepe Williams, Malik Hamm, and Keaton Mitchell on IR. Now, we all kind of knew that Williams was ultimately headed to IR given that he had ankle surgery recently. And with Hamm and Mitchell, it was not necessarily a big surprise considering that they had missed practice time throughout this week. Now, I know that Ravens fans were all excited about these 2 undrafted rookies making the team this year. And so this news can kind of take the wind out of those sails to some extent. But look, there's been no indication that these injuries will keep these players sidelined for the entire season. Head coach John Harbaugh previously said that Mitchell's shoulder injury was not serious. So that's important to remember. Going on IR only guarantees that they're going to miss the first month of the season. They're out the first 4 games. After that point, they could return to practice and then ultimately get added back to the 53-man roster. Their status from here on out will depend on, obviously, how they recover from those injuries. That's first and foremost. And then also how long it takes them to get back to full strength. The other factor is going to be the roster composition once they are eligible to return. At that point, do the Ravens have a need at running back or at outside linebacker? If that's the case, then these rookies could land back on the 53 and put themselves in a position to contribute this season. Now, of course, we all liked what we saw from both of them this summer. That's why they earned their spot on the 53. And going to IR doesn't take anything away from that. Now they have time to get healthy and then potentially make some valuable contributions once they get back on the field. So we'll see how all this plays out. If you want more analysis from the moves that the Ravens made over the course of this week, check out the Lounge podcast. We've got another episode dropping tomorrow that's going to break down all of this in more depth. So that's it for me on Final Drive today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.